Greetings, everybody. It's Supreme Understanding. I'm back with another video. It's been a minute. I have been out and about and busy. I'm in the process of moving, so I haven't really been on here as often, but I promise I'll be on here more because I want to keep more content going and keep you guys informed. So I'm back. And the topic for this particular video is something that is kind of controversial or kind of touchy, but not really. And it's the trans people who are transsexualism, if that is a word. And this has been on my mind for years, wanting to say this. And it's not hate and it's not hateful, but it can be perceived that way by some. And it's something that I see on a daily basis. It's something that I see with children and adults. And I'm not saying that being trans is wrong. I'm not saying that people can't be trans. That's fine. But for my trans people out there, honestly, if you're trans, that's fine. Let me check the time. Okay. If you are trans, that's fine. But for you to be trans and you to believe that you are one thing or the other, and then you push that belief on people who are not you or may not have that belief, is to me is annoying. It's disrespectful. For example, let's just say that there's a man who thinks that they are a woman and they live that trans lifestyle. Okay, that's fine. But for you to walk out of your door and expect everybody around you to call you a woman or to refer to you as Miss whatever or call you whatever female name that you picked out for yourself, that's wrong. And I feel like a lot of people who are trans are doing that. I honestly believe that transsexuals live in a world of an illusion. They have an illusion about themselves. They don't believe that they are what they were born as, and they're under an illusion that there's something else, which is okay. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine because I feel like people who like that may need help to realize who and what they actually are. But if they're like that, they're like that. But for you to ask the world to participate in that illusion with you, or force us to, I think that is wrong. I shouldn't have to participate in your illusion with you. And a lot of people feel like this, but they feel like they're scared to say it, because when you say stuff like this, it's perceived as being hateful. But it's not being hateful. It's just that it is not fair. It's not fair that you, a man who dresses like a woman and they got all this sex change and you're taking all these hormones, you think that you're a woman. That's fine. But the rest of us don't have to believe in that with you. And for you to force it on someone else to acknowledge you as a woman, that's not right. That's your illusion. That is your belief. And that's you. For example, my daughter attends, she's met a few people at the school that she attends who are young children, and they are trans. And so they want the rest of the children at the school to call them by their trans identity, not by their born identity. And I just feel like that's wrong, because it doesn't make any sense. You're not being fair. You can't ask someone to participate in that illusion with you. You can't do that. That's your illusion. That's what you believe. Yes. But to force everyone around you to take part in that illusion with you, that's not fair. And when we don't, people get offended. It's transphobic or whatever. And first of all, transphobic means afraid. Phobic means afraid. Trans means whatever. But whatever it means. But we're not afraid of you guys, and we're not trying to be mean, but for you to make us accept you, that's wrong. And so I feel like people who are trans, please do not do that. If you want to be trans, be trans. We're not stopping you. But for you to go out in the world and you forcing people and it to acknowledge your trans identity when we don't believe in that, that is wrong. And I feel like It's something that's happening all the time. All of the time. You're asking people to accept and believe something that you just believe. And it doesn't make any sense. And I'm not condoning violence against trans people or discrimination or anything like that. But you cannot ask someone to participate in your illusion with you. You can't. That's your illusion. That's your thing that you got going on over there. Like, don't ask the rest of us to participate, especially if it's against our beliefs. If I see somebody out and they appear to be trans and they're asking me to call them a woman, and I know I'm looking at a man, I'm going to respectfully refer to you as the masculine pronouns. He, whatever, him, whatever. I'm not going to be disrespectful, or I'll just call you by your name. What I'm not going to call you is she, because I'm looking at you being a he dressed as a she. I'm looking at you. So I'm just going to call you either by your name or by the proper male pronouns, because that's it's against my beliefs to call you anything different. And it's just against my beliefs. I can't participate with you in that type of illusion. Not saying that you guys are bad people, but I feel like you're forcing people to participate in that, and we're just being forced to do it. It's like you see these trans people and they want us to acknowledge them by these other pronouns, and the rest of us looking at y'all like you have got to be kidding us. And a lot of people who are not trans want to say this, but they feel like it'll be perceived the wrong way, because you guys are so sensitive about it, and it's just not fair. It's not fair. So shout out to my trans people. Please do not expect us to just participate with you in that illusion with you. Don't expect it, and don't get offended when we don't, because our beliefs are different. Some people do not see trans and all that. They see things for what they actually are. But that's my supreme understanding of things. I gotta go pick up my clothes, and I will see you guys later. All right, bye bye.